Alright, today's struggle begins. And where were we, right? Last time, I believe we put our liquid fuel problems in the dirt. Right about here. Oh, this. Here, hold on a second. Alright, so this is directly related to today's suffering, right? And the problem is, now that we have liquid fuel taken care of, hopefully, and Nextlet taken care of, hopefully. We're just going to let that run, and then we'll come back and look at it later. We can turn our attention to the next giant disaster, which is we have no green circuits because we have no fiberboard, and we have no fiberboard because we are full up on black liquor because the fuel value of black liquor was removed. So our means of dealing with that byproduct no longer exist. And one thing that was noticed by me is that you could have canisters of black liquid even though it has no fuel value anymore, which is not really useful or really intelligent. And so I asked around if this was a mistake or not, and it was. So I asked to remove the canisters. So black liquor, no canisters anymore. Instead, we just have this, and we have to do this. And you don't make much, and this eats a lot. Yeah, so we need a gasifier. Do I have one? No, do not have a gasifier, which is tragic. But I can have one. I can have it right now. And then we're just gonna land this right here, because why pipe black liquor around when I don't have to? So take right here, gasifier, where are ya? We're going to deal with this problem, right? In theory, in aspect, etc., and so on and so forth. Alright, so you are making aromatics out of black liquor and oxygen. I'm gonna need more pipe, I see. There, take that. We gotta have oxygen real close, right? Where are you, oxygen? There's carbon dioxide, the new carbon dioxide line we installed. How are these gases? Okay, I was about to say how are these gases never where I need them to be, but that's not true at all. I want to say about 2/3 of the time, exactly what I need pops up exactly where I need it. There's oxygen. And I'm crowing about what a genius I am. The flip side of that, I guess, is that when I'm even slightly inconvenienced by a material not being where I need it to be, I throw an almighty bitch fit. And that's just the way things are, right? It is not noble. It is not admirable. It simply is. Speaking of simply is, I really should bring this over by 1. Is this legal? Can I do this? Bring you over by 1? Oh, what was I doing? Not really, no. So we want to do something like this then. That's no good. Alright, we just deal with this. It'll be fine, right? Of course it will. Everything will always be fine. We will always be fine. We'll just continue doing this. No, we can't do that at all. Alright, fine. We consume 2 lines here. We are in fact complete trash. Alright, there's your oxygen. Gotta go get more pipe. We need lots more pipe for what's coming. Bam. Get energy drink up as fast as possible. Totally worth. Which is exactly what someone who is in full control of his facilities at all times, faculties at all times, would say, right? Exactly. Stuff's great and healthy. Has a lot of health benefits too. Alright, so now we make aromatics and acetone. One of these are happy and one of these are sad. So, aromatics. Ooh. Ooh. So I guess we try to sneak it through here, I guess? We can do it. This is fine, right? So like this and this. Take everything, please. And the problem is going to be hooking it up correctly, right? Because this is overflow aromatics I have in my hand. And what I have in front of me right here is primary production aromatics, which is different. Oh, just beautiful. Alright, so primary production aromatics is right here. You get to underflow severely here. So underflow less than 90. Okay, so only puts in when there's less than 90 there. However, this will be more than that. So we will take from over there first, and we have 10% of the fluid network as buffer. Enough? Maybe. But now, of course, we have the other problem, which it also makes acetone, which there is only one way to avoid, and it hurts. It hurts a lot, so I have to use a ton of sulfuric acid to dump it into plastic. So we're gonna go right here. So we want to join the bus and head north. Do we believe? Not really, no. We are going to try anyway. How far can I go like this? Oh, looks like the answer's pretty far, right? Because I've been leaving vias. Alright, so right about here, eh? Yeah, now we gotta turn east. This is taken, this is taken, this is taken, this is taken. Then up here, that's taken, that's taken, that's taken. There's this line right here. I guess we'll see how far it goes, right? And this is, of course, the side of intentionality. Actually, we can do better than this. We don't have to do this. We can be better people. There we go. That's still ugly, but it's less ugly. More relevant is that it's not on the path at all. Okay, now we're dragging acetone over. Alright, here we are. We have acetone at plastic factory. And this is where the next stage of this little farce comes into play, right? Because what we need is to get rid of acetone. Like, we have to get rid of you now. It's like, no, no, no. Which means plastic. Look at how expensive this is. And slow. So we're going to need 2 mixers. Mixer. We need 2 of you. So aluminum and probably air core inductors, right? Is this running? No, we're full of glycerol because we have no circuits. That should be on its way right now, right? Because no. Now no steam. Okay, one crisis at a time, right? Eating through the black liquor, and now we're out of okay, okay, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. One crisis. No, go look at it. Gotta go look at it. It's better if I go look at it right now. Because it's primary production. Why don't we have steam? Why do none of you have steam? What is the problem here? This entire steam network is not going. We're not. How is this happening? How can you not have steam? You're right next to primary steam producers. Oh, I hate the new fluid system. I really do. Like, look at that. We just produced a ton of steam, but I guess it all went out that way. Alright, so we need some here. So because we need some steam, it's going to overflow at like 20. That's when it goes. So steam stays in this pipe now. Yeah, now this starts kicking on. This guy doesn't go at all. Just every once in a while, we get some steam, right? Now Fiberboard is going. Oh, it needs 500 steam per. Wow, that's a lot. Huh. I bet we have a generalized steam crisis in here, right? Hmm. So we're burning a lot of hydrogen, and whatever comes in here, that's tall oil. So some of that comes out in steam. 15 tall oil. So it's like it's not really enough to cycle itself. Well, this is definitely going over and over again. Maybe it is building, because like the tall oil comes back and produces stuff that can be burned. Let's see if our primary problem right. Acetone. No. No fuel value. Very sad. Alright, so this is probably an issue, right? Probably, certainly an issue. That's probably just an issue in amount. If I just leave it alone, it'll be okay, right? I could also be burning something. Wait, question. Didn't we have problems with liquid nitrogen? We had problems with liquid nitrogen here. Oh, now apparently we don't have any problem with it. Alright, there was a problem at one point. It has been solved. Alright, so we're overflowing hydrogen in, and that's fine. This is the final hydrogen exit. Problem is, should this ever run out, we kind of need to tap into more than just this, right? This is a crisis waiting to happen. This is different steam, right? You just need steam. You have no problem with it being a different temperature. So where did that guy go? That steam has high temperature too. So I think this is the bad steam line right here, and it's, well, all right, stop looking at this. We're moving somewhat. Things are okay in aspect, whatever. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I don't want to see that. Show me. Show me where. And the bot got it. Yeah. And we just trust that's taken care of now. All right, step 2. Step the second, acetone. We need 2 mixers. We were on that mixer, and we need aluminum. And I was going for air core inductors, when I was struck with a crisis of faith, and I had to go run out and manage that. All right, so I'm gonna have to do something with this at some point. Mixer, the aluminum. That's what it wanted. Aluminum isn't really around here, isn't it? I know I have a source of it somewhere, but I can't remember where. So let's just go get it from the the primary source. There you go. Mixer. 1 followed by titanium and more iron. Fine, I say. Fine. And titan. Mixer. Now lead. You ask too much. Okay. So. Right here. This is where we take over, right? Only it goes right here, because you're not using melamine. And like so. Alright, so your job is you're making plastic. Right? Polydimethylsiloxane? Oh man, I love that stuff. Where's my plastic? Where are you at, plastic? Oh, are you not here? Ah, plastic. 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 Yeah, it's supposed to... Oh no, I don't even have the... Oh no. There really is no cure for acetone. Ah, I didn't realize I didn't have access to that. Dang. So I drew acetone all the way out here for exactly nothing. Okay, alright. Suffering continues. So we have to find a way to get rid of acetone. I have no clue how I'm going to manage this. So the best recipe to get rid of it was to dump it in the plastic, which we could have done. So let's review again. Acetone. So this don't work. We don't have it. Why can't it make this red right here? I swear sometimes this game. So we can turn it into Mibic. And then Mibic can be used in tin processing stage 3, which I can get. Like if I wanted to do that. And the next generation of titanium. No, that's where it's used now. I can extend it to tin. I can make hot solution. This is not really where I'm going with life. So let's go back. Mibic's not the way to go. Next flip pulp is more tech than I have. We can just dump acetone into oil sand of all things. Like, I could do this. It doesn't eat a lot. But, like, grease isn't that precious, right? Oh, no, it is. It eats lard. No, wait. We can do it with here with lard, but 10 next flip plates? Jeez. But I'm pretty sure we're doing this, and that's so much easier. So I'm assuming we're doing that, which means we can vent with this, and it's not... Oh, we don't even have this recipe researched. So maybe we gotta do that. Acetone. So maybe that's one path out of our current situation. So acetone right there. Just dump into oil sand. Sure. This could possibly be done. This would be great, but we can't do it. This is... I really wish this took 10 times as much acetone. Like, this is okay. It's coming. But... maybe I should be going for this. I don't know. Acetone. So that's just not going to work out for right now. Acrylic is interesting, but I could research it. But it takes a whole lot, and it just goes into next level science, so don't need that. This is alright, but it takes a long time. I can void it, but no. And so the only other thing to do is organic solvent, and this is entirely reasonable. And organic solvent, again, doesn't have a fuel value, which is really, really, really unfortunate. So right there. So what else can we do with you? Organic solvent. No, it doesn't do enough. Like maybe. I need methanol and I can burn petroleum gas. Getting the oleofins is hard though. Like this is a way I could rig up to do it, but it's is just a little weird. How about that? Kevlar, of course. I can use more Kevlar. Can I do something with you? It's very expensive. The answer looks like nah, not really. It's just for buildings and stuff. So that's not the way to go. Industrial solvent. This is okay. What can I do with industrial solvent? I can dump it into refined syngas, which burns, which works. That's no. That's alright, I guess. So is the answer to get nuclear sample going again? This is so rare. Maybe that is the answer, though. I need more power, which is a problem. Yeah, this is not an answer either. So, fatty acids? That eats way too much seaweed to do this. I'm getting it from other way. No, no. Like, this is what I'm doing right now, and it's not enough. Maybe I have to turn that up. Suppose I could get next level chromium processing. Next level coal processing. I mean, this is possibly something that could be done. Just burn everything. But it takes materials in. It's expensive. It's a possible way forward. It is. More rare earth processing. Maybe I just have to work on getting more of this going. How are we doing in rare earth land? Oh, I bet the rare earth mine is shut down. No. No, it hasn't. This is shut down. What's going on here? Output full. Alright. Can't get rid of the zinc plate. Did they change this? Oh, this is changed. Alright. So let's add some more demand for organic solvent, maybe. This is changed. It did not used to be like this. It used to make, oh, it's the next one over, right? Maybe? Yeah, this. This just used to make iron ore, but now it makes refined zinc plates. Which is weird. It's the best way to put it. So I gotta go put a zinc overflow zinc plate outpost in, which is not really a sentence I thought I was ever gonna say, but here we are, right? Down here we make zinc, so it has to go right here is good, right? So we'll pick you up. Go across the street now. Something like this. And we do like so. Oh, we're not. We don't have enough room. That is a shame. Alright, we'll do it from up there. That's fine. So, right here. Oh, that's fine. Then like this. This. And actually move it back over one. So these zinc plates will be used first. Okay, great. Here, over here, no. Right, yes. Okay, so, problem the first. You're never going to fill your cargo because of the empty spots. So you got to fill your cargo, and then you take it over to... I really should just belt it over, right? I should have done that for both of these. No. It's not far, and it's pretty much a straight shot. Ah, the Caravan's here already. So right there, and I want you to empty your cargo. Okay, so what I need to do right now is take a couple boxes, and we have to be Caravans ourselves. Where are my steel boxes? Right, so I need to get all that, and that gets dumped in here, and I need to take all this, and it gets dumped in there. Then I need you to go fill that cargo. Now this moves again. Great. Put all that in there, pick up all this, and I will transport it over to iron ore in. Waste iron ore in. I wasn't really prepared for the concept of waste zinc plates, but here we are. What a strange and terrible world we live in, right? So these guys are just trying to vent as hard as they can. We don't have to... Oh, we have to also look at our copper mine. Because those were running out. Yeah, see, look at this. That has to be readjusted. That's our next task. And then... This is next one. It seems like it's going pretty well, right? Yeah, it's still cranking. And we're backed up over here on the diesel line. Can only be good, I think. So that's taken care of. So now go over here. We have to pick up our stuff again. So this is moving forward again. This would definitely have been a bottleneck. And this is now consuming organic solvent at a low rate, but it's happening. Doesn't another one of you also could? So rare earth slurry. There's make it with ammonia. Rare earth slurry. Isn't there something also using rare earth mud? There were different ways. Alright, so organic solvent right here. It gets used in rare earth mud, right? Right there. Doesn't it also get used in rare earth pulp? Oh, we have to research the next level, and we don't care quite that much. Another one where I want an inefficiency module. We can go take a look and see if niobium is stopped for whatever reason. As it may very well be. Niobium is right here. Are we stopped? Yes. Why? Completely full up. Alright. So that is fine. So take a look. Fluids. Organic solvent. Demand is higher, and we are producing less. Really? Oh, all three of these are going now, drinking down the acetone. The acetone, of course, is eternal, but we should see a bit of better draw here on the phenol, right? Yeah, we're making more phenol now. Here, let's take a look. Phenol. Right there. So we're up at 100 a minute, whereas before we were about at 100. Well, this is because I extended the pipe. So before it was pretty much the same thing. Ignore me. There's no progress made here. Nothing good happened here. So all these guys are now going. You're all consuming organic solvent except for you. You need polybutyldiene, which says you need to get rid of our steam. Well, that's not allowed. Alright, let's continue on our terrible work. Energy drink. Slam ourselves into buildings. Feels good. We like it when it happens. Put our face print right inside the building. Feels great. Why don't you try it? It feels wonderful. Alright, so right here, how are we full pressurized? It's garbage steam for one. And so we are full pressurized here as well. And for some reason, I put this valve here like this. I can only assume I meant to do it like this, right? Because, well, no. Now it doesn't have any guarantee of water. Okay, screw it. I'll put a pump in here if I have to. Everyone leave me alone. What I need right now is, I guess we want to overflow, I guess. Greater than 80. There you go. Alright, so now you're going, right? As hard as you can. So we will once again go take a look and see if we have what is creatively referred to as rubber rain, which we do. Okay, so now once again, fluids, organic solvent. Last 10 minutes we have produced 1.4 and we are eating a lot more. So we finally have a just terminal draw. These guys haven't kicked in yet, but they can. So this is our emergency production, and this is over here our primary production. I suppose I could speed module if I need more of them. And unfortunately, we are still pumping out the phenol. So you eat acetone at a rate of like 40 a second right here. That's still not great. Let's go take a look at the black liquor maker, or consumer, which is around here somewhere. I think. Alright, yeah, we're still making fiberboard here. Not making it in huge amounts because we don't have the steam. So I guess what we really need here is one of these. Gotta make more. We want to underflow. And that's gonna underflow at 50, and this is gonna underflow at 20, right? Overflows at 20, and this underflows at 50. And we gotta go on a magical journey to find ourselves some more steam. And we just saw a full up steam line over there, which we should not ignore, right? So, right here, I think. Yes. This steam, which is low quality steam, but it's still steam, right? comes this way and stops. Decides I do not want to live and goes no further. Oh. So this did exist at one point. Only it got cut. Now, this is low quality steam I just gated into the world, which may very well be a problem. Okay, so we have our low quality steam right here. And we want to, again, underflow. Less than 20. This is totally readable, right? Alright, so here we go. We're pumping all this steam into here. All this low quality steam is all we need in order to make more fiberboard. Like, not even. Wow. So where's this? Here, you're just going to be tied in direct, right? This makes sense. This is a good idea. There you go. Now you're going to. Everyone uses this steam. Now we can't get rid of the black liquor. Interesting. Because we can't get rid of the acetone. Right. So that has to be the first... this has to have dibs on voiding acetone. So what we need to do is go over here to where we're making this. Right here is the main line. What we need to do is govern you. No, it's underflow at 90. Yeah, just like that. So you are disabled. So now you still have everything you need, only it's being drugged directly from the black liquor. Oh, we better not be making acetone down here. No, absolutely. Yeah, good. Yeah, there's the main acetone line. Okay, good. So phenol probably is stopped, right? Yes. Cannot vent acetone. No bueno. These guys are still cranking. And we need more organic solvent. So I guess I go speed module these things, right? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Now that boosts it to 50 a second, something like that. Devouring 50 acetone a second. Let's go take a look and see if that wipes out all of the black liquor acetone we are producing. We are definitely gasifying. That's good. Don't want productivity here. I want... Okay, so we're the pipe is now... There's room to dump in, but it's not the primary producer. And all these guys are going again. And now these guys are stopped. Yes, wonderful, fantastic. And we need more melamine. We need this to fill up is what we need to do. Where are you going, dude? Nice, tech happened. And this guy's going to come back and want a whole lot more in a second here, which is bad. Here, research this. Probably means something. So this is a related problem in that we don't produce enough melamine, apparently. Yeah, this guy's about to get triggered. Well, no, we're backing up here. So maybe there's a window to make more resin. Glad we have a lot of titanium purple. Alright, so we are just pumping out melamine. And we're here for the moment. And now it starts flowing forward again. And this is just, we need a ton more. Apparently I fixed this because it has urea again. And we have a urea sore in the biome. I was here. I was here and I did something. That something might even be good. So the resin will go through. So we have a brief window. You have everything you could possibly want. This actually makes a fair amount of melamine resin. Explains why I didn't put more in. I almost feel like I should, because it is backing up. So long as the melaminosaur doesn't come and grab this, we should be okay. Alright, so a whole lot of resin comes through. How much do we need? 10. Well, we're getting there. My point is that this is working. Awkwardly, yes, but it is working. And now we're losing out on production, unfortunately, because it's backing up. So I really do need more of these, which means just like speed module, speed module. This is an incredibly lame way to go about this, but I don't feel bad given the struggles I've had here. Why won't you consider my pain when we look at the things that I must do? Oh, we got not being able to vent like this. $10. Yeah, it looks like it can't vent. Well, we got a solution for that problem, right? I can help you. The problem is now we have this issue. Now you really can't vent. Oh, now... Oh, okay, now we're slowing down. Alright, so now we're... Oh, we need more urea? We need another urea arm here? Which doesn't look like I can do. Except maybe if I do that. Let's do a test and see if 3 is enough. It's like maybe it is. Speed modules ruin your life, man. Alright, so that's going forward. Formica being made. And you make a whole lot of printed substrate. It's flowing. Right? Where do you take this? Right here. Let's go take a look. Our entire goal was this was broken. And now it's not broken, right? So, oh, we don't even have a line anymore. Oh, okay, so maybe we have solved our problem. And there is nothing more to complain about. So if that's true, yes, we are making radar stations again. And yes, we are churning out artillery shells. Okay. Okay, good. So the primary problem we wanted to solve today is now solved. We can feel good about ourselves. And that guy found a magic area because this guy isn't getting refueled anymore because I stole his dinosaur a little prematurely. That's fine. It's fine. All right, let's take a look at what we did yesterday. Nexilite. Nexilite plate. That's not what I care about. Nexilite plate. The last hour... Oh, we're cruising along at like basically double what we used to. Yeah, I wanted so much more. And we are consuming more than we're producing. So, no, wait, the other way around. Kinda, I don't know. Let's go take a look at it again. So, we're not getting enough in here. That's all sand related, unfortunately. We're sand bound. But we're producing extra right here, so that's still going. Why is it we don't have enough sand? I bet you someone came and grabbed a whole bunch. Now we have a full belt. And we have kind of a ragged belt right here, so I bet you that was going to happen. So we're just going to call nextlet solved for the moment, right? Alright, this is going. I don't think you need to be prodded. And we have all the rubber we could ever need. So, good. Congratulations, everyone. Now we gotta go take care of primary copper ore, which we noticed the other day was pretty much out. Had mined out its little patches. Oh. We actually do have a situation here, don't we? Because this place is done. Completely done, though. So now we're faced with a choice, huh? Oh wait, this is also going to moondrops, isn't it? So I guess we have to leave a little bit behind. We can't just abandon the area. Where are you, miner? Mining drill. And we have a fluid mining drill Mach 2 there for some reason. Here you go. And you guys are just gonna supply the moondrops, which hopefully you can do for absolute ages. There we go. And this belt doesn't need to exist anymore. So let's hook up the water. This will go basically forever. So we have to pick up this line now and find a new source of copper, which shouldn't be hard. And then we can just bribe a dinosaur to huck it around and it'll be okay, right? Maybe even aerial caravan. Though we're on the wrong side of the base for gastrocapacitor, so maybe not. I should be doing this. It's probably faster, right? You know, it's hard to get them back in my pocket. Oh, we're actually catching up. Which I suppose I should allow. Okay. Perfect. Straight in. Oh, you guys take the farthest ones first. Okay. Keep going, right? Why can't you catch up to me when I'm running? You would think that they would be fast enough to do that, right? Just as a matter of course. Like, just... Ooh, don't do that. Just as how the game works. It should be designed like that, maybe? Hard to say. I would think that this specific use case should be accounted for and they should be faster than you. No. That's a big problem. How close are we? Not hugely close. So those guys are going to be real tired. Where is waste copper? Right here, right? Yes. Okay, charge up. That's right. Here you go. So where was the line I was ripping up? That is such a dangerous statement, right? Like anytime I could just start picking up any of these. Oh, where'd you guys go? What were you doing? Alright, we'll trace it back the other way. So yes, it was this that we were picking up. Oh, I almost picked up that dinosaur. Wouldn't have that have been an embarrassment for both of us. Alright, so the nice thing is, because I have space, and I have artillery. There's no thread at all that I won't have copper ore available to me. Like, it's all there, it's all somewhere. And I'm pretty sure I have it inside the base. But if I have to go outside, it is not an issue. Alright, we have picked up a big long belt and polluted our inventory with it. Congrats, right? So now we have to raise copper ore, which is over here. Yeah, why not? Miner. Mining drill. 8, 9, 10. That's a good number of mining drills right there. And then it's just going to dump into a Caravan's area, and then I will pay a dinosaur to huck it from over here to the ore in. And this marks a transition period from belt to caravan-based logistics. So, where are you, mining drills? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. And we'll probably do something like this. Bring it around, keep it nice and dense. Caravans area right here. Just so. So, like so. Right there. Perfect. Alright, now you need water. Which I think I can just pull from up here, right? Only if this is all saline. It is all saline. That is going to pose a small challenge. Gasoline full up. Not really needed. Always good to see, though. Do I have a pump jack on me? Yes, I do. I imagine this pump jack can keep this entire thing fueled, right? So you make water. That was fantastic, right? Alright, ore appears. Right there. Is this a full belt? No, actually it is not. This looks like we want mining drill, just more. Mining drill, caliber, more. This has just millions and millions of units right here. Really? I thought a row of these could handle all of this. Could handle a full belt. Apparently, I was mistaken. Why is this actually? Are we low on power? No. Huh. I thought for sure one line of blue hands could handle an entire belt. How is this? Because I thought this was half a belt right here. Huh. Well, here we go. Load up, gentlemen. Dinosaur. You have a military dinosaur. Oh, complete with bullets. I want you to come here, and I want you to fill cargo, and then I want you have a civilian job. Your fighting days are behind you. I want you to empty cargo. I want you to do that. Bam. And you are just a bridge. Should probably just belt it over, right? Just down and over and down. That's probably better, right? Seems I have this bus right here, but this means taking up a line on the bus. Probably shouldn't do that. Maybe we'll stand here and examine how fast it's used. So this is all good. Just look at Nextlet again. Yeah, just rain of Nextlet right now. Straight past? Yeah, straight past. This is what I want to see. So, good. One problem reasonably solved. See how long this takes. Here we are, putting in, because I can turn this into the first aerial caravan. Oh, maybe the size would be a problem here. Maybe this is something we have to plan for beforehand. Alright, well, we'll see. It's used to being completely full up, so... Alright, so... Oh, we have more coming? Is that what I see? Yeah. This guy's trying to put more in. Alright, so we're officially fine here. There's no problems. Oh, and we're not. Because, these guys need hands as well. They need copper, ironically. How can we fix this? Oh, and it's a really good thing that we took care of this, right? Now we need iron. Oh, we need small parts is what we need. Alright, very well. I will go and handle this. So, it's a problem. Why do I have items in my inventory? Why is everything so much harder than it should be? What can I get rid of? Because I am now in difficulty. Alright, let's go run all these bullets over to the bullet home. The bullet farm, you know? Shove them back in a box. That'll give us a little room. Are we making artillery shells? We are. We are, in fact, cranking on those artillery shells. That's good. This gives us the room in our inventory to pick up some of this. Now we can make more of these. Now we can run straight back to where we were at copper. Make sure that this is disgorging at a proper speed. There. And like so. Like so. Alright, so that should be most of a full belt, right? Mostly. This dinosaur's still trying to unload. So, yes, we're doing okay. Alright, so, next. That's a really good question. Maybe I should take a look at iron, seeing as how copper just had a problem. No, iron's doing just fine. Iron has no problems whatsoever. Like, Nextlet's not gonna get mined out, basically ever. Getting mined out is just not a property of Nextlet. Well, I was supposed to do this, right? I noticed this a while ago and just tagged it as due later. I suppose this is later, right? So just cut all these, bring them over there. Oh, this isn't gonna fit, is it? No. So you should come down. Just like this. This is just making ash. Take this coal, make it ash. Okay. And a little preventative maintenance will keep the entire system from just exploding on me. Right? This is an excellent situation for a flying caravan. I really should consider that, but I'm not going to right now. There. Perfect-ish. There are ways in which this is admirable. There are ways in which it is not. Let us try to only think of the good, right? See the good in people. We have quite a line for Coke, it looks like. We're just going to assume that's alright. We're just going to assume everything's alright. Let's look at moose. It's been a while. We should be full up on moose, maybe? Because we haven't been processing. Oh, we're making so many moose. I bet you we were completely choked down at animal processing. Yep. Yep. We're slowly getting rid of them moose. Science is going, just doing just fine. So I think we're almost at a point where we can build something new, right? That should probably be aerial caravan depots. So I can start using these things properly. That or Gobachovs and biofluids. Yeah. But I think aerial caravan outposts is probably the best way to go because I have aerial caravans. Let's go check in on that. See if everything's okay there. Stack of aerial caravans. I did submit the patch so that all caravans could use all outposts. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I successfully made the argument that if you go heavy into caravans, it makes it really awkward to switch into aerial caravans because they can't interact with normal outposts. And so now caravans can use all caravan outposts, which I think is definitely for the better. Because it allows you to do a trainless game. Where am I even going? Where do we make caravans? Right there. Sky whales. Right here. Here's our whale box. We got one whale and we stopped. Why? We're full of biocrud? Because so much lard rotted? This doesn't make any sense to me. Biocrud. This definitely needs to be taken care of. Huh. So why did this happen, right? We have no small parts. Was that added manually? Huh. And of course we have to get rid of the spare lard, I suppose. So we have to do something about all of this biocrud. Alright, so no small parts? I must have put them in manually before. Which is kind of amazing. So you need to be adjusted. You need to go one more place. And that is small parts are us. Right here. And this is what? 10? Enough for 10? That was our number. So we need to get until Caravan has small parts. Quantity 1,000. And you come here and until target small parts. Quantity 1,000. Alright, please just go take a lap. So you right here also need to add condition small parts. Less than 100. Alright, so that says, oh. Oh, so we did take care of this. Alright, so do we have a composter around here? That takes biomass and outputs crud. I thought we did, right? Like, didn't we have an real... Oh, we have to go get cotton guts next. That's next. Like, right here. Isn't this real ultimate out? And then this goes this way. It goes up here. Yeah, it needs a composter here instead of this. And then all this urea obviously doesn't K anymore. So we need a composter, which we can never just get. Lots of stuff. Inventory pressure is real. Gotta go get rid of this copper ore. There's no need to keep that in our inventory. So we need iron. We need what else? Boost, titanium, and intermetallics. A brick of intermetallics. Why are we waiting here, Mr. Dinosaur? You need gearboxes, but need shafts, but need solder. But oh, we need this, and that was no nexlet. So yes, we are working our way out of this. All right, so fine, that's fine. And compost. And may this be the last of the biocrud problems, the legacy biocrud problems at least. Alright, so we take it and it goes to here, borax field. And I guess we just stick it here, right? If I have to move it, I move it. Oh yeah, the spolinin goes there, and you are crud. I want you to take crud. Crud? Wait, it doesn't really work, because it's going to keep going anyway. Oh, we can just do this then, right? Fine. Not an elegant solution, but it is a solution. And this urea, I suppose you just get put in boxes, right? Whitelist, urea. Okay, it's not going to decay, and I'm not going to move it for a while. So I need you out of the way. Alright, fabulous. There's more urea coming, though. Ooh. Why is urea on this? Because urea doesn't go away. Where does the urea come from? Albumin decays into urea. Alright, so we got to get rid of it. Great. Great work. So what we really need is to cut this, move that right there. It might accumulate too much jerky in time. And this will just do this because I'm lazy. And we'll do this because, again, I am lazy. There you go. There you go. And where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Right there. Okay. So this will clear itself out in time, and we are making more sky whales. And fortunately, this will rot in time. So we need to govern this at least. So I guess what we do, something like this. All these things just stop. conditions, Caravan, Skywhale, less than 20, then output should be E equals 1. Then I want you to enable disable based on E is greater than or equal to 1. Great. So you're going, you're going, you're going. Then all you going. It'd probably be better to not ask for deliveries if E is 0. So I guess we do this as well. Or. And, oh wait. Oh, it's gonna be pretty hard to set this up like I want, huh? Because I want everything in front of here to be and under, but it's not like that. Maybe there's a way to do it. No. It's just a very simple and. Alright. Nothing to be done there then. Alright, so sky whales being made. Ever so slowly. So, good. Artillery shells being made. Not terribly slowly. Actually coming along pretty good. We're almost out of glycerol, which is fine. So now what we want is outpost, right? We made these, but oh wow, this is going to be a thing, right? And we need artificial reefs. Man, this thing is... Alright, gotta do it, I suppose. And we need to make an artificial factory for this. This is an enormous pain. Alright, we're not doing this. I'm declaring that this is going to be something that's being built first at the factory yet to come, because I'm going to have to build these by hand until then. And that's going to be a real problem. No, I mean a real problem. Because I'm going to build a proper mall, and I don't have this automated. I don't have... I was like, this is a nightmare right now, so I can't have this automated. I have to build these by hand, which is really going to crimp in my plans, right? Anti-spore collectors too. Wow, this is going to be a struggle. Really and truly going to be a struggle. So, I'm going to need a lot of the aerial caravans. In order to get the factory yet to come up and going, I'm going to need like 100 of them. And to build them all by hand in order to not duplicate work, I guess. Alright, let's take a look at Gobachov. I'm gonna make some of you, right? We're just gonna... Oh. And we have to make coal water slurry, unfortunately. So coal water slurry is made by tailings and water? Really? Just tailings and water makes what I need? And then what do we use it for? Lots of stuff. Alright, so I can make this reasonably on site. Yeah, I have to make coal water slurry all over the place, so I have to bring tailings down. Barrel it? Make a line. Not sure. Can I just make tailings on site? Tar and water makes tailings and stuff. Used to do that recipe, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just use the tailings I got. Alright, so Gobachovs. Now we have to find a place to make them. Because we have to make Gobachov right there. You need right here. We are made in the creature chamber. We need biosample, ddNA, good alien sample. So we have this on hand, this on hand, this on hand, this on hand, this on hand. This has to be made. And we have to bring in the good alien sample. So we can probably put this like right here-ish. Sorry, bricks not being used here anymore. And so we have cDNA. Let's just make a creature chamber. Duralumin and more iron. So we'll just start roughing this out, right? Duralumin is over here. Iron is right there. Creature. Now I need something else. Why didn't you tell me about all these other things before? Game. Why are you holding out on me? Then circuit boards, and there was something else. Creature is steel. Okay. Make me one of those. Now we will cite that, and then it's fine. And then we'll find a place up here to make coal water slurry, like up in there somewhere. We'll make it work. So right here we'll have, this is Gobachov Central. Oh, you have to make vessels in creature chambers? I'm gonna have to figure out how to use this, right? Make all the pieces. You have to make floating biatoports. Oh, and you can't build those by hand. Those are also creature chambered. Oh, it needs a ton of stuff. This might move. Like, that's almost assuredly moving. We need this place for more creature chambers. But anyway, today we need Gobachovs. So we have a Gobachov out right there. And nothing here rots, which is so refreshing. Right, so you need cDNA and biosample. Right there, there's your cDNA. And you need 3 different fluids. We have fetal serum. Now this is artificial blood right here. I suppose we should do biosample and genetic earth sample first. So this is genetic earth sample. Unfortunately, right there. And this is biosample. So tidy, right? Okay, good. There are ingredients 2 and 3, and I really could bring good alien sample over. Alright? It would prompt for, oh, he's trying to get brains. It would prompt for more cycling. What do I do about jerky on the caravans? That's a terrible thought, isn't it? Especially when they're not emptying cargo. We're gonna try this. I don't think it's a good idea. And we want to adjust this guy's instructions accordingly. I want you to get good alien sample. Quantity 100 now. And then make sure it's in here in quantity 100. Okay, great. Now get those brains. You are in direct competition with this guy, so we're going to stop. Put you at the end of the line. Now you are getting the brains. Okay. Note to self. Increase brain. This has to go like this. Do this. We'll have good alien samples coming over, because I don't think we're at the end of this. But this is... What I'm doing right now is not recommended at all. I'm mixing purposes. I just don't want to task another dinosaur. Alright, so there's good alien sample coming in, leading just the liquids. And then we'll be able to say we have done something this day. Something new. Probably start working on the floating Biotech after it. Alright, so saline water is right there. Only we can't really... Oh, we have fetal serum literally right here. That's useful. We're going to cross a line right here, I guess. But hopefully that's not relevant at any point, right? Surely it's not. There's your fetal serum. We have saline right here, which I suppose we jerk right there and go this way on. This is... There's no way this can go wrong, right? Now, this isn't a real pathway. It does not have to be treated with respect. Alright, now we just have cold water slurry, which we make with a filtration plant. Yeah, in a fluid separator. Fluid sep, please. Which we need glass, and then looks like small parts, right? So let us go live the dream. Alright, fluid sep. No, actually wanted raw materials. There we go. Now what we have to do is find tailings. And I don't think we have any tailings anywhere around here. I mean, nowhere close. So I'm more than happy to be wrong on this. Yeah, I don't think we are a tailings kind of gang around here. To get tailings, we probably have to come even farther up. Crude oil, and there's more value to putting tailings around than there is to moving cold water slurry around, so that means pipe the tailings in. Like right here, this is tailings, I saw it. I wish I could tell what that is, but it flashes too fast. I'm telling ya, new fluid system's not good. There are more downsides than upsides to it. So this is like... so we make tailings here. Problem is we're not making tailings super reliably. Fairly reliably, but not super reliably. Alright, so this might be the closest we are here at Cobalt Blue. Cobalt Blue is honestly not that close, right? Are you even at Cobalt Blue? Oh, right there. Okay, so we need to go from right here to down here. So that's not terrible. And that is, unfortunately, it's gonna have to be overflow tailings after that. So we have to set it up a little differently. So, too far. Teleported too far. A common hazard. Alright, where are we? Titanium purple, cobalt blue, right over there. And so, you make tailings right here. So this line now has to overflow. Right there. Okay, let's see what we can do now. We're all super amped and twitchy. And we are going to slam this directly into possibly something we can go over. It's possibly something surmountable. Right, we can move this. It's right here. And possibly surmountable. Yeah, we can do this. Okay. And now, how far over do we have to be? We have to come down right in between here, eh? So we have a tailings line over here now, which is kind of a step forward. So a nice line right here, I think. No, I immediately choose wrong. Oh. And tailings was... I've lost track of where I was. It was right over here, right? I could have sworn I just pulled it over right over here. Apparently not. Okay, so right here. It's farther south. Okay, lost track of it. Okay, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So we want to go right here. And plumbing simulator continues. Toss it in. Okay, great. Fantastic. Wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna have to really think about how we want to do these aerial caravans areas. Because the proper way, of course, is to make a generator. But that's a lot of other generators I have to make, and that's all better suited for the actual mall I have planned, which I'm not ready for because I don't have enough aerial caravans. So we are going to be in struggle. Definitely 100% in struggle. So right here is where we're going to put the fluid sep, right? So it's going to be like this. Just pretend that this is in line and proper. You make cold water slurry. Let's turn you on. Is water out? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Because that can easily choke. That is not what we want. Really? Why so little? Did I not connect it up at some point? We should be making a lot more than this. But apparently we are not. Why do we suppose this is the case? Because we have stopped making cobalt. Because we need something here. This guy is they're both collecting overflow. Alright, so this isn't working. This is going to be our first aerial caravan thing, I believe. Right here. No, I'm just going to do a line. I'll drag a line over. Alright, so this isn't working for a variety of reasons. We're just going to leave that for right now. Pretend we don't see it. And hook up the rest of this fluid sep. Which goes? Right here, I think. To right there. Fortunately, this needs now to be governed. Right here. We want to underflow at 90. Less than 90. Bit nice and full. There we go. I suppose we're we're also governed by the pump speed now, since it can only go at 1200 a second. It appears to be keeping up, so no, it's not. It is not, in fact, keeping up. Alright, so cut, paste. There we go. Maybe this doesn't work. No, it does work. Alright, so we are making coal water slurry. Or we will, at least. We have ambitions to make coal water slurry. We have a line right here. So this will start making Gobachovs soon. Right? Alright, so now we have to address the copper problem. And that is our dinosaur is too slow. It's just not going to work out. We need an actual line. So we need either to use aerial caravans or draw a line. And since space is too tight and everything is in fact right here, we will go for a line. I wish I remembered which parallel everything was on for copper ore, right? So I just picked it up entirely, and I don't want to do that anymore. I wish I had made different choices. I wish I had done things differently. I guess we're up to there, I suppose. Does this seem rational to anybody? Well, nobody answer that. The answer will just disappoint me. So let's just drag this all the way over. We have belt. We're gonna use the belt. You don't exist anymore. It's highly questionable whether or not this pump should exist to begin with. But nothing to be done about it at the moment. No, I'm going the wrong way now. Okay, good. Just keep going exactly like this. And we will keep everything nice, organized. Did I just clip through one of those pipes? No, it was an underground pipe. Okay, so like so. Like so. So. And right here. Right. Then I have to capture this dinosaur, right? He will complain when he finds that I have removed his input, and then he will oh wait, don't do that. That's needed. Huh. I didn't realize these mine so slowly. I would have expected a full belt. I should really enforce a full belt, right? So I'll go do that in a moment. Right now I have to go retrieve my friend. Then maybe poke my nose in, see if Gobachovs have been made yet. So it really is only a matter of time. Alright, where is my lost dinosaur? Right there. Bianca Maria. Wandering around, lost, trying to get food. So, we'll go fetch that dino. Then we'll go plant some more miners, and then, yeah, you're out of work. There we go. Then, I don't know. Think about floating ionoports. Something like that. I move too fast. Not a problem you should have, but it is a problem I do have. Now, do I need still more? Did that already connect? Good. And so we just need water now, I suppose. How much water do you drink? 10 per operation. We're going to be out of mining fluid in a second here. I mean, we shouldn't though, right? Because it really should make a full belt. Ah, well, whatever. Pump. Jack. Which I can't make, of course, because I need iron. Okay, back to the sauce. We are too high right now. Okay, pump jack. We'll add another. There will be no ambiguity about how much water we have available to mine. Bang, bang. And a pipe in. There you go. And this will produce an entire belt, right? No, give it a second. It's like maybe even no. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we now have a full belt of copper ore going in. So we have solved our copper ore problem. We are going to need aerial caravans to move this stuff around. So that was definitely a good way to go. Like, trains can't handle this. At least the trains I know anyway. So we need all this shoved in. Kind of way too tight right here, because we want to overflow into this, because these guys are dry as well. But I guess we just leave it be. All right, let's go review. Right? What have we done today? Have we made any Gobachovs? Yes. Oh, we have. Oh, we've got to fix that. All right, so yes, we have made Gobachovs. Oh, and there's going to be an entire... They stacked to 10? That's interesting. That might make up for how slow they are. I noticed their speeds are even slower than a basic Caravan. Which I think... that would be a problem, right? But if they stack real high, I wonder if they need for food. Yeah, do I have a shed? Right here. And you have Gobachov. We do that then, right? And it should take all these genetic earth samples that come back out, instead of taking them off here, because this is a lot slower and it's a lot faster. So hopefully we use this first. Alright, transfers fluids between provider tanks and requester tanks. Placed inside a floating bioport. So what do we got here? The little guys. Oh, and they got a backpack. Oh, so they're flying, so that's nice. If I pick them up... That was 2 of them? There we go. Oh, I see. Okay, come back. So we have Gobachovs now. Great? Question mark? Science is still going. We're artillery shells churning right along. Oh, we're backing up now. Oh, we did real good today. Of course, we had banked a ton of glycerol, so I would have expected we'd do real good. So this guy's having problems. Oh, we are completely locked? Yes. Because this guy can't take the guts away because we don't have... Okay, so we need a better vent for guts than this. Alright. Okay, we need an additional vent for guts beyond chlorine. So... What are you doing? Why aren't you depositing? Why are you stuck? Oh, because I told you to do wrong. Alright, so that'll be back in a while, maybe. We've gone too far. Alright, so this is working. We'll save Pyanoports for another day. We need to get rid of guts now. Guts. Guts, the item, goes into many things. Goes into copper ore. Meat and guts go into copper ore at a great rate. Can make zinc ore. That's not a problem. Acetic acid, just by atomizing tons and tons of guts. This is probably the way to go, right? Here, let's, that is one way to go at least. Most importantly, it means I can probably change a lot of these, right? So let's change you. Let's change you. You go to acid. There you go. And how long does it take you? 10 seconds? It takes... Yeah, that should be enough. Then wait a second. This has to get full. That has to get full. And then... Oh, wait a second. I thought we made acetic acid over here, but no, it's cyanic acid. Speaking of which, don't we have an acetic acid maker over here? Right here? And you are not struggling at all. Alright, so this is not our life. Okay, wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. So I guess it's... Here, we're doing this wrong, too. Guts. Guts. So we have all the chlorine we need. And so it's into copper ore, I guess, in huge quantities. Alright, that we do. Nextlet? Really? Guts just goes into next... Oh, at a dig site. Right, got it. Yeah, I have to dump it into copper ore. Alright, this is going to be my first... No, I don't have a... another floating... An aerial caravan location, or else I would hook it up. Because this produces tons of copper. Just absolute tons. Oh, I can move manure if I had worms. It's just be a bad day, just worm your way out of it. So, oh wait. This is about part of a thing. Alright, I can't get worms except through this worm farm. Alright, so that's unfortunate. No, that's not what I want. Could get xenogenic cells, but no, that's not what I want. Zymogans? I don't believe you. So I can get hydrogen chloride out of it too. So I guess the answer is tin or copper. So let's take a look. What is being used most? Obviously copper. But suppose I could have a whale going here, even though it really is anti-synergistic. I really should put the... No. I guess we use ground-based care. This is going to take so much. Like, the best thing to do is to bring the guts up north and then change them. But I have all the dump here. This is rough. How to do this properly? So I take the guts and I bust them in the copper. And I have so many guts. Literally so much guts. And that is the use for it. That is it right there. Then I have to connect this all. This is such a huge amount of material. I can do that on guts and do that on zinc, and then have a couple caravans going. But I feel like it's going to be more than a couple caravans. I don't even have a zinc ore depository. There's no such thing as... This is waste zinc I'm looking at right now, right? I think so. Where are you coming from? Yeah, this is waste zinc. From... right over here. Yeah, we turn blood into zinc. So I could put more zinc right here, because we have more blood vents, right? And that will get rid of guts on site, but not nearly enough, right? Can I just compost guts? Is that possible? No, I could store them for 8 hours, turn them into jerky, and compost that. Which, you know, when it comes to plans, that's not the worst one I've ever mentioned. So, I suppose what I gotta do... I've got even more guts in my inventory. Just nothing for it. We have to make a normal caravans area right here. I mean, I could make a sky whale and have it come right here and dump, but it's going to be dumping for a long time. And I need to conserve the aerial caravans. Alright, you got me. This is what we're doing. And if I need 2 of these dinosaurs going, so be it. Right? Select this. Then 2, right? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and the number that you have been hearing is 2. Power, power, power. Good, good. Good, and if I need more than this, I will put more. Alright, so it is time now for yes. Take this guts. This is your life now. This is hopefully a better gut consumer. So there we go, it's starting to load. Okay, we gotta hook this up right now. Okay, that's probably fine, right? And I want you to fill cargo, and then I want you to huffle all the way up here. And I want you to empty cargo. Right? Now let's just start right now. Because you got food on you, right? Yeah, you do. So, is this appropriate? Are we having trouble venting at any point? So it looks like it's going to be half a belt of copper just forever. Literally forever. Now you are backing up a little bit. And we'll add more. There we go. I am helpful, I say. Look how helpful I am. This is taking a while, but probably not nearly long enough. Probably going to have 2 caravans here. This is guts leaving the system, and we're just queued up to dump, which is a big problem. I suppose we're venting chlorine, right? Venting it by rusting iron is I think what we're doing. Yeah. Right here. And so this probably shouldn't be happening, and it's also kind of irrelevant. So not gonna care. Yeah, and now we're running into belt-sidedness issues, so you gotta do a flip, right? Right there. Oh, this is still a little imbalanced. No, it's as balanced as it's gonna get. How about that? So are you not going? What is your problem? Oh, you are going. Oh, you're having trouble venting. Because everything was clogged for a while. Okay, better. And we're just gonna put another dinosaur in right now. That just does the exact same thing, right? Yes. So you're just gonna be in line. I can feel this coming. Maybe with 2 dinosaurs, this will be alright. 2 dinosaurs and working our way through this backlog. But we're going to be stuck here until this moves forward, and this won't move forward for a while. Because we have so many dinosaurs right here. This is, again, I want an inefficiency recipe. Help me get rid of the things I don't want to have. This solves the copper ore problem, doesn't it? Probably going to need a 3rd. Alright, we're just going to stand here and pretend we understand the world. Science. I think I'm probably going to wrap... Oh yeah, it's time to wrap up. Science is going, just in general. We are low on automation science. And that's okay. That is just fine with me. I'd have to completely rebuild all of this in order to... Oh, we're low on bricks? For real? How is that possible? Did I remove a critical factory or something? Or am I just catching this at a bad time? We make bricks behind the science. Right here. Yeah. No, we didn't do anything wrong. How are we doing on the Gobachovs? Probably don't want quite so many, right? This takes a while to make. How are we doing on cold water slurry? We're full up now. Aliens are probably overflowing back the way they came. That's okay. Alright, so our goal is to never use this. Have it always be completely stopped. So we want everyone to dump right here. So I think it's time to wrap up, right? Alright, so that guy's right there. Getting caught up here. So he's going to... 2 might be exactly enough, because that looks like that guy's just going to dump. He's almost dumping. He's almost there. I guess a 3rd would be perfect, right? Because in the time it took him to huffle all the way up there, we filled 1 dinosaur pack. And so maybe it won't get clogged. Alright, so almost there, and he has dumped. So now he's heading back to go get some food and then head back here, and we might be just in time to cycle with no waiting at full speed, which would be ideal. And eventually this is going to stop, so it's good too. Alright, I'm convinced that's okay. Oh, and we still didn't get to the cotton guts today. Because we got a new reproductive centers. That's what we got, to make more studs, and this is already imbalanced when it comes to stud production. You make 0.5 cotton gut pops a second, and this eats 0.4, so 0.8, 0. So we could double this, and then double again once we put the next reproductive center in place. So I'm gonna have to go find more cotton gut studs. I wonder if they exist. They should, right? I made a few more than I needed, hopefully. I can always just pull them out of one of the... Yeah, we have a few more. Oh, I'm going to need lots more, actually. Oh, no. And I still haven't done this correctly. Because... Well, let's take a look. Do I even have to care? We are Logi Science. You need animal sample. So, I don't think I have to care. I'm not going to care. I don't care. I don't care. It's going to be fine. Everything's okay. It's all fine. I'm not going to bother with it. What's going on here? What's the problem, Oggs? Not enough seaweed coming in. That's one of those things you don't expect. I guess that has to do with the seaweed I ripped up out here once upon a time, right? Alright, that should be seen to eventually. Not right now. Alright, I think it's time to wrap up. Let's look at the world first. We are making moos. That is wonderful. Then we are processing moos, kinda. Oh, we are flowing again. So a gut delivery happened. Or a gut pickup happened is what I'm trying to say. So yes, this is now flowing again. We solved that issue. This is all gonna rot out. I don't know who I'm lying to with this. Like, this needs to go actively into that. That's going, that's going. Yeah, then artillery shells. Normally tomorrow would be an artillery day, but the factory is seizing up so often. So like, no, we have one more play session of doing stuff before we can have a really true artillery day. Maybe two more. And what else did we do? Like, what did we spend our time doing? Okay, let's wrap up. Let's recap. Let's not recap into the air. Let's recap properly, right? Right here, while looking at the entire factory. So what did we do today? Well, obviously the last thing we did, which is the only thing I can remember right now, is we arranged for guts to vent into copper ore, and then arranged for caravans up into the copper ore waste dump. And unfortunately, we also spent time moving copper ore from production right here over to here, and hopefully that never ever gets used, because we are producing so much copper ore from guts because we don't need the chlorine anymore because we're using a lot of wastewater. I think that's what the scenario is. Yeah, I don't know. And the first thing we did today was we obviously tackled black liquor. Black liquor no longer burns, so we had to dump it into aromatics and acetone. Acetone had a separate problem in that we had to get rid of it into organic solvent, so we repaired some organic solvent consumers, and hopefully we are eating enough acetone right now, both to process the black liquor and to make phenol. But acetone remains a curse, and it's going to be a curse up until the exact moment where I don't have enough. As per tradition. So what else? The other thing I did is I made Gobachovs. The first piece of the biofluid network, I'm going to have to make many other pieces, which is going to be strange because I don't have the room, right? I'm going to have to make vessels, I'm going to have to make receivers, I'm going to have to make floating pianoports. And then there's like special chests. Then they probably need to be fed too. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Yeah, I've got some real serious questions about how this is going to go, specifically where I'm going to put it. And all of that's good. I verified that Nextlit is going properly. Yeah, moves and artillery shells going properly. Science is proceeding, or like was proceeding. Looks like we're running into brick problems, which I'll have to debug at some point. Maybe that's an ash issue. I don't know. But the point is, we don't really need this. We're heading towards this better chemical plant, mostly for the next productivity port. Like that's all we're doing. We're another place to shove prod, and then maybe head to nuclear power. I don't know. I have no idea what the next goal should be. And the big thing is I'm gonna have to make a lot. I mean a lot of aerial caravanseries. Like literally 100 of them in order to set up the processing area like I want to with the factory yet to come. We'll be taking it. We're in the process of taking its lower reaches right now. In a few more episodes, we'll be taking the centerpiece, and then I'll go start laying that in. And then we start moving production over, and that's going to mean a lot of aerial caravans. So I should probably start huffling gastrocapacitors. Like up there, just literally up to up to the factory yet to come and start laying out the areas as they're supposed to be. The 4 main buildings and then the 4 main areas, and then I can start building my mall up there. Starting with pieces of what I need, and then I guess I have to build caravan outposts and aerial caravan outposts just like post haste, which means building a bunch of buildings I don't really want to, like artificial reefs, which means also getting the logistic network up and going for bots. Just a whole lot of problems in the future, but those problems are in the future. Right now, I am done. Thank you for all watching. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.